It's
Good.
good. So far, so good. Okay. Well, do we wait for Jimmy? Okay, let's practice while he is trying to enter to the lesson. Yeah, let's
Okay.
practice. Okay, so you are going to practice with me. Okay, Denise? Well, look at the question. Can you see my screen, right?
Yes.
Well, listen to me. Well, what are the advantages and disadvantages of living in different places? For example, do you like where you live?
Yes. I like because it's only quiet, but also there are a lot of wonderful views.
There are a lot of wonderful views. Okay, so imagine that you won the lottery. What place would you choose?
Have
Or
to choose between the two pictures. Or
no, no, it's just a general question. I'm talking to you.
uh, well, if I have a lot of money, if I
Mhm.
had a lot of money, I would choose um, um, whatever place that my family is. I don't care about the place.
You don't
I
care
care
about.
more the people that are surrounded.
Yes, are surrounded by your area. Okay, cool. For example, look at the second picture. In the second picture on the right, I can see people living or maybe walking near the shore, right? Maybe they have beach houses. For example, and from your point of view, what disadvantages can you see here if you live in a house near to the beach? What are some of the drawbacks or disadvantages?
I have no hesitation in saying that the main drawback is the humid
The
because
humid.
you have to spend a lot of money to repair all the areas that the humid destroyed with
Yeah, the
the
humidity is the
humidity.
yes, the humidity is the main problem here, right? Is the main
Mm,
is the
yes,
main issue
issue.
issue. Okay, is the main issue. And what about the second picture, the on the left?
Um, I can't see any um, green area.
A green
It's
areas,
only a lot of houses there.
a lot of
So
dwellings, a lot of dwellings. Do you remember that word?
dwellings, yes, dwellings, viviendas.
Short, a lot of dwellings. Okay,
Um, I
but
think the main drawback would be you have to um,
you have to.
get by with uh, the the problems of the neighborhood.
What do you mean when you say get by?
Uh, as sometimes people and throw parties very late and you can study. So if you have a lot of neighbors
Mm-hmm.
and they can be a problem.
Yeah, they can be a problem. Yes. For example, you use this word, right? Get by. Is that true?
Yeah, sobrevivir.
Yeah, get by is like it's well the meaning is different. Let me show you. Cambridge.
Only you have to use it with money. Get by with.
No, well, the meaning I know is different. For example, when you use get by, it refers to a situation, but the situation is a problem that you are going through. Okay, where is it? Manage or continue excessive where something is lacking. Yeah, it could be, but I prefer to use get away with. Get away with. For example, can you see? Get by you use with money, right? This you know. We can get by, but for computers, get by with is not only just with money, it's with something that you need. Okay? It could be money, of course, but it could be whatever thing you can imagine. You understood that part?
Yeah,
In,
so
in that
I
situation,
have to say,
I would never use get by. I would use deal with. I would use cope with, deal with. Do you remember? Deal with.
manage.
No, manage is different. I'm sorry, my dog is barking. Tony, my dog is barking. Okay, you use deal with, deal with, cope with a situation. Cope with a situation. Deal with or cope with. Oh my goodness, it is not. Cope. It's not here. Cope. Cope to deal successfully with a difficult situation. Manage. You manage your time. You manage. Um, I mean your schedule. You manage the activities you usually do. Did you understand? You got it?
Yeah, got it.
Yeah, but you never said you never use the word manage with money. The word that I would use is it's not on Cambridge, but the word is this. Let me show you. Um, you can use get by. Okay, get by with something, or you use get away with. Get away. Get away means to escape. Okay. For example, get away from, get away with, or this is escape. But for example, imagine that there are four people, and I need four computers. Okay, because there are four people, so I need to get away with with three computers. Okay, because I need four computers, but I just have three, so I need to get away with that. Did you understand? Did you understand?
Yeah, but it's like manage. I need to manage.
Yeah, but in English, you know that we say manage, but manage, it, we know the meaning, but we don't use like that in that way. Look at this. You manage to do something, but you get away or get by with something. You see what I'm saying? You get away or get by with something, but you manage to do something. Did you understand?
Well, it's same meaning.
Yeah, it is the same meaning,
It's
but we use in
manage to get
manage
away with.
with. Amazing. Nice.
So in my case, I would say sometimes we can um,
Sometimes we can
manage to
manage to
unforeseen situations in the neighborhood.
manage. What did you say?
Unforeseen situations.
And yeah,
Manage to.
manage to remember all the time. Manage to. Okay, that was cool. Let's come back here.
But not get by.
No, get by. You get by with something. Get by. Okay, with. Okay, you get it? It is like, for example, you say I sit or I sit on a chair. You don't use I sit to do something. Me siento para hacer algo, no. Solamente haces algo o te sientas de frente. Did you understand? Sure.
I can use get by.
No, para dejarlo más claro, cuando tú vas a tener un objeto, por ejemplo, me voy a arreglarla con poco dinero, me voy a arreglar con 3 computadoras, me voy a arreglar con algo, utilizas get by or deal with or cope with or utilizas get away with. De todos ellos, los más comunes y los más usados son get by y get away with, con objetos. Cuando vas a usar el manage, ¿ok? O vas a usar el deal with o el cope with. ¿Quedó claro? A ver, veamos. Tú puedes decir, I need to get away with 3 computers. Listen, I need to get away with 3 computers because remember that there are 4 people. You need to, what is the other word? Get by with, get by with 3 computers. You can say, I need to manage to, and then a verb. I need to manage, necesito arreglármela, necesito administrar qué cosa? To fulfill the requirements. Or I need to cope with or deal with, or maybe we could use encounter with the requirements. But you always use manage to. This is the only one. Remember, get by something, get away with something, manage to, cope with something, deal with something. Did you understand?
Yes, and always get by with.
Yeah, get by with. I always use get by with because it's pretty similar to get away with. And get away with, or get away, just get away. Get away means alejarse. Or I just say get away from the police. Escaparse de. Escaparse de. También get away viene a ser get away. Viene a ser salir airoso de una situación de culpa. Por ejemplo, imagínate que denuncian a Pepito porque robó. Pero Pepito se libró de la condena, ¿cierto? Salió airoso, salió libre de culpa. He got away. Did you understand? He got away.
Yes.
Yes. Son palabras que usan los nativos. Son palabras, si se han dado cuenta, un poco difíciles, ¿no? They are kind of tricky. Pero tú recuérdate, get away, get by, cope with, deal with, something, but you say manage to, or maybe you can say to succeed. For example, I need to succeed in doing something. Necesito tener éxito al hacer algo o arreglármela al hacer algo. Succeed in doing something or manage to do something. Any questions?
No.
Nope.
Another is humidity.
Humidity.
Humidity
Yeah.
or humidity?
Humidity.
Humidity.
Yeah, sure. Humedad. You say humid, right? When you said this one. Humid.
But you told us that between 2 vowels and the T can change for air. Humidity.
Yeah, well, it could be humidity. I told you that. But remember, in this case, the word T is stressed. So you say the T. Humidity. Okay? Listen.
Humidity.
But also you can say humidity, as I said before. Did you understand the correct pronunciation? Humidity or humidity or humidity. All of them are okay. All of them are okay. Another question?
No.
No? That was that was good. Let's continue with the second one. Jimmy, are you there? Nope.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay,
Good.
you were listening to us, right?
Okay.
Yes. No, I mean you were listening to us because I was talking to Denise. Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Now
Yes.
you're practicing with me, of course. Okay, Jimmy. So do you prefer to play it outside or to go to play something outside or just in the city center?
I prefer playing outside. No,
Outside? Why outside?
because you can feel a healthy environment, no, but in the city it's not the same. For example, no, and I used to live in a city, but I feel enough in the city, so I prefer go outside. Mm-hmm.
Yes, you
This
prefer
reason.
going outside. Okay, what about you, Denise? Do you prefer, I mean, to play sports outside, to do activities or outdoor activities, of course, outside, or do activities in the city center? What do you think?
I think the city is contaminated, so I don't like that. I rather stay in a clean air,
In a clear
clean environment,
environment, okay. Yes,
and I really keen on doing and playing sports there.
yes, okay. That's good, that's good. What sports do you usually play, Jimmy?
I used to cycle,
You used
ride a
to
bicycle.
you used to cycle
Yes, I
or
used
ride
to
a
cycle.
bicycle. Yeah, you used to cycle or you used to ride a bicycle. Both are okay. Yep. What about you, Denise? What sports do you play? I mean, these days, or you used to play, or you used to do?
I used to play basketball.
You used to play basketball, right?
Yes, yes, sir.
You used to play basketball, but nowadays, why don't you play any sports?
I think because the pandemic, I
Due to
don't.
the pandemic. Due to the
Due to the
pandemic.
pandemic, I I'm not going out. I prefer stay at home.
You prefer to stay at home.
And also, the crime is um, increasing this nowadays.
The crime is increasing or or has a rise in you
That's
can you can
that's
say rise to move a word informal no to increase it is not here rise and increase en lugar de decir the crime is increasing, which is okay, el crimen está incrementando, you can say the crime, okay, rise or has a rise, tiene un incremento, okay, a rise in.
the
Did you
crime
understand?
rise or rises.
No, se pronuncia rise. El que se pronuncia,
Rise.
sí, se
Rise.
pronuncia rise, que es un incremento. El que es raise, este es un bien difícil, así que a lo mejor lo voy a
No,
escribir.
but I mean because the crime is singular and we don't have to add an s
What do you mean?
after a verb.
Yeah, but this
The
is not a
crime
verb. This is a noun.
and it's not a verb.
También es un verbo, pero quiero que ustedes lo usen como sustantivo. There is a
So the
rise
crime
in the
have
crimes.
a rise. Has a rise.
A ver, tú dices the crime, pero el crimen en general, así que sería crimes have
Crimes.
rise like this.
Uh,
Yep. But en lugar de decir que el crimen ha incrementado, yo quiero decir que hay un incremento en el crimen o en los crímenes. ¿Te das cuenta? Yo sé que tú sabes que se
Okay.
dice rise, crimes have rised, but yo quiero que digas más difícil. There is a rise in crimes. ¿Cómo dirían? Hay un incremento en los precios.
There is a rise in
The
the
price
prices.
in the prices, in the prices or in prices, of course, because when you refer to a general idea, you don't use the article. Do you remember? Like the love or love. You got that part? Sure? The other is this one, which is raise. This is
Raise a
rise,
kid.
raise. For example, I raise my hand. I raise. I raise. You get it?
And it's not raise, I raise my kid.
Raise, de criar. Raise, pero en inglés es más natural. No es que sea más natural, sino que usan más el bring up en lugar de raise. ¿Ok? Bring up es criar.
Bring up.
Bring up. For example, I was brought up by my mother, by my mom. Quiero decir que mi mamá me crió. You get it?
Yeah.
Yeah, bring up. Excelente, muy buenas. Sigan así. Bring up es mencionar algo también. Okay? So now that you brought up that topic, ahora que mencionas ese tópico, brought up. You got it? ¿Se entiende?
I have to use after that by?
No, because this is the passive.
Es el passive.
It's the
Okay,
passive.
okay.
I was
Got
brought
it.
up by my mom. Quiero decir que fui criado por mi mamá. I was brought. Or my mom brought up me. Yes? Oh, that's good. Let's continue here.
Okay.
Nice. Are you copying, right? Are you copying? Sure?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Let's continue here. And yeah, for example, Jimmy, do you usually go to the beach or do you usually go to the park or every now and then, I mean, you go out with your friends?
I usually go to the beach with my family. For example, every weekends, I'm walking in the Ancon, how do you say, orilla?
Sure. Sure.
Shore, yes, in the Ancon shore, because it's relaxed, no? It's
relaxing. It's relaxing. It's relaxing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have a question. Are you tired or are you tiring?
No.
No,
I'm tiring.
Tired. The beach is relaxed or is relaxing?
Relaxing.
Relaxing. Denise, when you go to the circus, the clown is fun or funny?
Funny.
Funny. But the circus in general is?
It's fun.
Is fun. Pretty good. Thank you so much. Yes, next part. For example, Denise, how often do you go to the beach?
Every now and then, I go to the beach, but these last weekends I didn't go due to I hadn't have time to go there.
Okay. These past weekends, right? Past or
No.
last?
The last weekends.
Okay, go to the Cambridge. Past. Past and the position referring to the particular point. Used to say, well, the time is particular number of minutes. How about particular no active. Used to refer a period of time before and until the present. Okay? Por ejemplo, si yo quiero decir, yo he vivido en Canadá los últimos 5 años. Los últimos 5 años he vivido en Canadá. ¿Cómo diría? I
live.
I have left.
I have left the last. The last
The
5 years.
last.
The past.
Ah, the
The
past.
past 5 years. The past 5 years. He vivido en Canadá el año pasado. I lived in
I did
Canada
past
What year?
last year.
one past year.
Last year.
Year ago.
1 year ago o last year, ¿ok? No es lo mismo. Past year es, por ejemplo, 5 años atrás. The 5 past years, los 5 años anteriores. Pero si quiero decir el último, solamente va a ser con last. ¿Ok? You got it?
Yeah.
¿Se entiende? A ver, vamos a buscar en el diccionario ahora last. But we have, for example, listen, the average temperature worldwide has, look at this, risen by about 1 degree Fahrenheit in the past 100 years. En los últimos 100
100 años.
años. ¿Y por qué no pone last?
Ah,
Siguiente, I've been walking 3 miles a day for the past 30 years. Por los últimos 30 años.
ujú.
Mayormente usamos el last cuando nos referimos al último nada más. ¿Ok? Y si quieres decir los 5 últimos, the 5 past years. ¿Ok?
Past years.
Yes. Did you understand, Denise? Sure?
Yes.
What about
Only
you?
if 1 year, I have to use last. Last year.
Yes.
Year.
Last night. The
More
past.
than one is past.
Past, of course. This is the most common way, because now let's analyze last. The person think everyone think or else, at long last, the last person, yeah, always last night at night, the latest, el último, siempre es para el último. Okay? Did you
I
understand?
have to say that the last weekend, due to the pandemic, I couldn't go there
The last weekend.
the last weekend.
Yeah, the last
The last
weekend.
weekend or the last weekends?
No, the past weekends, because it's more
At the
than
past
one.
weekends.
Yeah, more than one.
Perfect.
More than one. Okay? Did you understand that part, right? So now
Yes.
let's go on. Let's go on talking. Let's go on talking. Are you writing down? Are you writing down the words that I'm explaining? Yep. Sure. Good. Good. Okay, Jimmy, how often do you do the chores? The chores, sorry. How often do you do the chores?
What is chores?
Chores is, for example, when you do the ironing, when you do the dishes, when you cook, when you clean your house. How often do you do the chores?
Ah, okay. Well, I using do the chores every day.
Oh.
For example, no, I washing the plates, the dishes in the morning and in the afternoon, and I used to help to my mom sometimes with the cook. Yes, it's common.
Okay, you do the dishes.
Yes,
Lavar
I
los
do that.
platos, do the dishes, or wash the dishes. Yep.
Uh-huh.
But for example, in the US, people say do the dishes. Okay? And another way to do that, it could be, for example, when you say you iron the clothes. You iron the clothes, but Denise, do you remember another way to say I iron the clothes?
I do the iron.
I do the ironing. Good, good. So now, Jimmy, when you don't understand a word, when someone is talking to you, maybe you can say, "What do you mean? What do you mean by saying chores?" Okay, what do you mean by saying chores? Well, chores, and I'm gonna give you the definition. Yep.
Houseworks, no?
Tell me.
Houseworks.
I don't understand.
Tareas de la casa, no? Houseworks.
Yeah, no, but what I'm trying to say, yes, what I'm trying to say is that when you want to say, what is that? You can say, what do you mean by saying? ¿Qué tratas de decir al decir chores? I want you to give me the definition.
Okay,
Otra
okay.
forma es, what do you mean by saying chores? Or maybe, hey, please, you have to do that. What do you mean by saying that? And the other person will explain, okay, what you have to do. Did you understand that part?
Yes.
And then you say, I'm used to the dishes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. That structure is not okay. You can say, did you want to say estoy acostumbrado a?
Mm-hmm.
I am used to doing the dishes. Doing
Ah,
the
okay.
dishes.
I am
I'm
used.
used to doing the dishes. I'm used to helping my mother at home. I'm used to cleaning. I'm used to doing the chores. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. That is your feedback. Denise, what about you? How often do you do the chores? Maybe never or
Every day I usually do the dishes, the laundry, do the iron. But sometimes um, lady,
but sometimes, but sometimes?
I hire a lady,
Oh.
uh, so I get the laundry done by
Mm.
her.
Okay. You can say I have I have
I
my
have
my clothes
done,
washed. Okay. Or I have the laundry.
washed,
Or I have the laundry
done,
done. Pretty good. But it's not done, it's done. Okay? Let's go here.
done,
Yeah, let's go down. Let's
done.
go. Yes, let's go to Cambridge. Listen. Let me share the audio. Can you see the symbol here? The phonology part.
Done.
Done. Done. Okay?
It's like love,
Like
done.
laugh, like laugh.
Okay,
Yes, like laugh.
done.
Laugh. It's never we never
But
say love. What is that? We say laugh. Laugh. And now focus on this part. Listen. It is pretty similar here. Wait a minute.
This is love.
Yes, this is laugh. This
Left.
is laugh.
Okay.
Okay. Any questions? No, right? Let's continue with this speaking conversation here. Well, next, this is kind of difficult. Okay, so I have a question. Jimmy, do you have kids?
No,
No. Would
I
you like?
have pets.
You have pets. How much money do you spend on your pets? For example, in a week or in a month?
In a month, average, um, 10 soles probably. No,
10
because
soles.
the food. No, to feed to my pets, I spend money.
In order to, con la finalidad de o para, in order
Okay. In order to feed to my pets,
to feed
I
your
used
pets, to feed your pets. Okay.
to feed
And
my pets.
what kind of
I
products do you buy? What kind of products do you buy?
the cookies, special cookies for
Ah,
pets.
okay, the pet cookies, of course. And
Mhm.
are they made from what product? I mean, meat, do you know?
No, it's only cookies. Yes.
Okay, because for example, I have a dog. My dog did try this one, lamb. There are some cookies that are
Ah,
made
okay, okay, okay.
that are made
Yes, yes.
from.
Generally, it's from land. For
Aha.
example, to my dogs, for to my cats is fish.
Fish. Okay. For your for your
For
your
for
cat.
my
Yes.
cats.
Okay. And you, Denise, do you have maybe pets? I know that you have. How many kids do you have? Just one, two, three, four, five.
no, just one and one pet.
One and one. Okay.
Yes, one.
Are they are they at the same age? I mean, your kid
No,
and your pet.
my dog is 6 years human being, but in in
In
in
in dog's life,
dog life is 10 years.
10 years. Okay, so I would say that your dog is older than your kid, right?
Yes.
Okay, okay. And you, how much money do you spend on your dog or on your kid? I mean, on a
Um,
weekend, for example.
it depends on what I
It depends on.
How much?
It depends
How
on
much? It
how
depends on how much money I earned the month.
the month. Do you often splash out the money?
No, I prefer save money
You
for the
prefer
future.
you prefer, what did you say? You prefer to
Save up money.
save up money or cash, right?
I don't like to splash out or fork out
Oh, for cap the
money
money. Yeah, good, pretty
just
good.
one day and spend all my money in one day. It's
Uh-huh.
not my
Is not your
cup
cup of?
of tea.
You've now your cup of tea because you don't like it. Good. Next one. Yeah. Jimmy, are you really good at cooking?
Yes.
Yeah. What is the best dish have you ever prepared?
Mm, Probably ceviche, because
Ceviche.
I love this dish,
Okay.
and I used to prepare very curry. No, carefully.
Carefully. You used to prepare it carefully. Can you tell me the ingredients?
Yes, the fish, the
Fish,
onions, the ginger,
onions,
uh,
onions,
onions, and how you say ajos? I
ajo,
don't remember. Garlic. Okay, garlic,
garlic,
lemon,
lemons,
salt,
salt,
uh,
salt,
salt,
yeah,
lettuce,
lettuce.
um, lettuce, um, blah, blah, blah.
The most
I
important,
would say camote is
camote. Okay, you could say sweet
sweet
potato,
potatoes. Okay, sweet
but
potato.
but for example, well, if you go to the market, you use a kumara,
Mm,
kumara.
Kumara.
Yeah, but kumara edible because when we buy, we say, "Hey, do you have kumaras?" This one is kumara.
Mm, okay.
Kumara food. Let me look for the word because this is the what we wait. Kumara potato maybe.
Yes, probably.
Yeah, kumara potato, kamote.
Potato.
Yep, kumara.
Sí.
You can
Okay.
call sweet potato or kumara. Okay, they're the same.
Mm,
And
or else, how to say the, no, what do you mean to say, no,
what do you mean by saying
by saying, if, el yuyo, el alga,
yuyo? That is yuyo. Wheat,
maybe alga,
wheat, seaweed,
seaweed,
seaweed. This one.
yes.
Seaweed. Okay. Nice. And you forgot the most important part or the most important ingredient in ceviche. Do you know, Denise?
The pepper,
The
obviously.
peppers, of course, the peppers, the red hot chili peppers. Okay. And now, Denise, are you really good at cooking, or is it not your cup of tea, or you feel like a fish out of the water?
I know I'm not a big fan of cooking,
You're
but
not.
when I try to cook, I only know spaghetti with tomato sauce. It's the best dish that I can try to do, try
That
to
you
make.
try doing, that you remembered. Try plus ing, you don't know what's going to happen. But when you say try to, you know that you're gonna fail.
No, I'm not gonna fail.
Yeah, you say try
I
cooking
know.
something. Yeah. Try doing something. Okay. So now
Uh,
click again in the same link because we're going to continue practicing. Continue practicing. Okay? Let's continue. We have to wait, I think. Okay, so now that well, that she's here. She's here. She is here. Okay, now that you were talking to me, Do you find it easy to understand when I'm speaking, or maybe do you want me to speak kind of slowly?
And yes, I get it.
You get what I'm saying, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because now I will change the way that I pronounce some words. Okay? This is
Okay.
the next level. Are you there, Denise, right? Because I cannot see it.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
oh yes, she's here, she's here. Well, now this was our speaking part. Okay? The next time that we are going to practice together is going to be different because we are going to discuss about a specific topic. For example, well, Jimmy, where do you live? You live in Peru, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so we're gonna change the topics. What do you think about this situation about the monkeypox?
Well, I suppose that the other emerging disease are increasing in the world because the people used to how you say used to destroy the natural environment, no, and new virus or bacteria um, go outside, not to the environment and
Mhm.
maybe infect to the animals or people. Um, and this is a very very potential risk to all of us. No,
To all of
so
us.
the monkeypox is a new disease. No, it's not a new disease. It's um,
Oh,
a epidemic disease from Africa, but in this global situation, the people used to travel to different to
countries.
different places of the world, and the disease travel to with the people.
That disease.
The disease. Uh-huh.
Disease. When you want to say global, you can say on a global scale. On a
Or a global.
global scale, which means a una escala global, on a global scale. When you want to say a problem that is happening everywhere in the world, you can say a worldwide problem.
Uh-huh.
Worldwide problem. You said that the virus is increasing these days, right?
Yes.
So the
Mm-hmm.
virus is spreading,
Really. Yes. Mm-hmm.
spreading. Okay. Yes. And do you agree with Jimmy Denise? Oh, she's not here.
Yes.
Yes.
Ah, okay.
We see eye to eye.
You see
I
eye
think
to eye. And do you think that the
this
monkeypox is gonna
virus
be the
could
same?
be
Oh, tell me.
could be another pandemic, and also I think there will have been another ones.
Ah, no. Oh my goodness. So maybe in
I hope
2023 we have another lockdown.
it could be,
It
but I
could.
hope that will happen.
Yes, I hope that won't happen. Yes. Okay. Yeah, that was cool. Now let's practice grammar. Okay. Let me open my book. Did you practice the past, right? Because today we have some examples that have to do with that. Remember, have to do with, tiene que ver con. Have to do with. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, one second, I'm loading my book. You are Mastermind Level 1 Digital Student Book. Okay, if we finish today the unit, you will have a test. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And I have the test right here, but we need to finish the book, the unit. So let's do it super quickly. Okay, we are Mastermind. You're working with the purple one, right? The purple one. We are in the, who do you think you are? Nice use, by the way. When you were giving me your answers, you use correctly the grammar. Okay, of course, you made some mistakes, but generally speaking, I understood everything, and that's really incredible. Okay, we done with that part. We were discussing the past simple. We're done with this page. Page for different purposes. Okay, guys, do you want to read? Yeah,
Yes.
sure. Okay. I need to make it this bigger. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, we have some answers, right? Remember, when you want to learn, when you want to carry out research, carry out. I'm going to write it. Hacer una investigación. Conduct. Research. Realizar una investigación. You usually read books, right? But there are different documents or books. We have novel, story, poems, brochure, catalogs, advertisement, and catalog, forums, websites, review, newspapers, encyclopedias, textbook, website, library, etc. Okay? So let's skip that part. Any questions about these words?
Advertisements.
Yes, advertisements comes from ad. Ad means anuncio. Advertisements and ads, anuncios. But advertising is I don't know how to say this, the general. This is the main idea. You see what I'm saying?
Publicidad.
For example, I work in advertising, and my role has to do with create and develop advertisements. You see?
Related to the announcements in the market.
Yeah, it could be. For example, I work in advertising. Yo trabajo en publicidad. Publicidad, el término general. I work in advertising. My role, my job is to create, to develop advertisement. Mi rol, mi trabajo es crear publicidad. Creo un afiche, eso se llama advertisement. Creo un video para un advertisement. Todo eso es advertisement que engloba a advertising, que es el término general. ¿Se entendió?
Yeah.
Perfecto. No. Any questions? Good. Let's continue here. Wow, in this part, we are learning difficult grammar, right? Do you remember historical and historic?
Yes.
For example, you read a historical book or a historic book?
A historical?
A historical book. A historical book. And the Bible, you know? Is that okay? Bible is a historic or historical book?
Your what?
Historic.
Historic. Algo que es importante es historic. Porque tiene relevancia en la historia, ¿no? Es un hecho histórico, es un hecho importante. Ahora, si engloba a la historia en general, es historical. Okay, don't confuse. But now let's go on here. New country, new language. I would like to explain grammar because you can do this on the internet, of course. Do you agree with me?
Okay.
Yes, you can look for that. What I want you to do is to practice vocabulary sense. We can do that. We can do this because it's difficult. You can do it with me. Lo demás lo salteamos porque ustedes pueden leer artículos en internet y buscar la palabra en el diccionario. But here we can practice grammar and we can practice vocabulary at the same time but with me. Okay?
How do you say saltear?
Saltear, skip.
We can skip that.
But cuando te refieres a saltear de esto, una sartén, es stare.
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 With the stare.
No, stir es esta acción. El sartén se dice pan.
No, it stir is not, is,
Stir es hacer
in,
esto. A ver, voy a compartir para que me vean grandecito. Por ejemplo,
STIR.
no, stir. Ajá, STIR. Por ejemplo, esto de aquí, I'm stirring. Estoy haciendo este rol con la cucharita, ¿no? Para mover el azúcar. I'm stirring. ¿Ok? I'm stirring. Cuando tengo saltear de hacer así, con la sartén, también se llama stir fry. Stir fry, salteando. ¿Ok? ¿Ok? Y cuando me voy a saltear algo, digo skip. Skip. Skip breakfast, me salteo el desayuno. Skip lunch.
Skip.
Skip.
With P.
Skip. Sí, skip with P.
Okay.
Teacher, how do you say carne salteada?
Carne, you say stirred meat.
Stirred meat.
Like lomo saltado, but lomo saltado is a proper noun. It is like carapulcra, for example. People sell ceviche. They don't say cevichation or another name, you know? The proper name is the same. If you are, well, your name is in English. You are
Yes,
Jaime.
but,
in Spanish is Jaime, but in English is Jimmy.
Yes, but maybe you try to explain the name, no?
Yeah, the ingredients. You explain the ingredients. For example, well, ceviche is a dish that has fish, lemon, I don't know, lettuce, kumara, and pepper, and you are describing. You use the words when you read the menu, because in the menu you can see the ingredients, but they explain stirred meat with meatballs and fried potatoes with salty. Yes. ¿Se han dado cuenta cuando van al restaurante cómo adornan las palabras? En lugar de decir papa frita con arroz, papa blanca ahumada con fino arroz, algo así. Y para eso son los adjetivos. No importa el nombre, lo que van a leer siempre es los ingredientes. ¿Ok? Y si ya tú te conoces la comida, ya sabes qué tiene. Ok, vamos a continuar. Ok, so, ¿se han dado cuenta que yo siempre digo, you see? No le digo que es, ahí le estoy diciendo que vean, no, les sigo, ¿entienden? You see what I'm saying? You see?
Ajá,
Of course.
¿ves lo que digo?
No, ajá, claro, ¿me entiendes? Sí significa entender como stative. Ok, I couldn't understand what she was saying to me. I couldn't make sense of, I couldn't sense, or I couldn't common sense.
Make sense of.
Make sense
of. ¿Cómo lo traducirían? I couldn't make sense of what she was saying.
No puedo percibir qué es lo que trata de decirme.
Yeah, make sense. Por ejemplo, si digo, that doesn't make sense. Eso no tiene sentido. No tiene sentido. No es que no tenga sentido, sino que no se entiende o no tiene un significado. ¿Ok? Ahora, I couldn't make sense. Yo no le encuentro ningún sentido. No entiendo lo que ella estaba tratando de decirme o diciéndome. ¿Ok? ¿Se entiende? Otro error común que noto es que siempre dicen I try to say. Bueno, ustedes no, sino de manera general que cuando yo intento decir o trato de decir es I try to say, right? Annette, yeah. Pero digan I mean, en lugar de decir I try to say, digan I mean or I mean. Yeah.
I mean to say.
No. I mean significa I try to say.
Ok.
Mean significa tratar de decir.
I mean or I meant.
No, I meant es quise decir. Y también I meant es el pasado, yo quise decir. Y I was meant, no sé si estuvieron ustedes a clase conmigo, I was meant
Estuve tratando de decir.
Es como I was supposed to do something. Luego tenemos I didn't mean to do it. El mean es otro verbo muy usado. Por ejemplo, mean, ya con eso terminamos. Mean significa tratar de decir, eso se entendió, ¿cierto? Mean. I mean, tratar de decir, ¿se entendió?
Yes.
Yeah. Luego tenemos el I meant, que es el pasado de I mean, que sería yo quise decir. Listo. Luego nosotros tenemos el I am supposed, el I am supposed, que es lo mismo que decir I am meant. Por ejemplo, si yo digo I am supposed to study, ¿cómo lo traduciría I am supposed to study? ¿Cómo sería I am supposed to study?
¿Se suponía que tenía que estudiar?
Se supone que yo tengo que estudiar. Se supone que yo tengo... Ahora, ¿cómo diría? Se supone que tú tenías que limpiar la casa. Se supone que tú tenías que limpiar la casa.
You were meant.
You were meant or you were supposed
To clean the house.
to clean the house. ¿Se entendió el uso? El supposed y el meant igualitos. ¿Ok? Ahora, el I was meant to do this es como decir, se supone que yo iba a hacer eso. I was meant to do that. Why did you do it? Es como cuando dices, pero si yo lo iba a hacer, ¿por qué lo hiciste, no? I was meant to do it. Why did you do it? ¿Se entiende? So I was supposed to do it. ¿Se entiende?
Yes, teacher. It's correct to say it was supposed or it was meant to do.
It was supposed, se suponía que. It was meant supposed, significa se suponía que. Claro, sí, está muy bien. It is okay. And I didn't mean to do it. Es como que no lo quise hacer, ¿no? I didn't mean to do it. I'm sorry. Y las personas dicen, I didn't want to do it, right?
I
didn't want to do it. No lo quería hacer, so I didn't mean to do it. I didn't mean to do it. Que es que suponía que yo no lo iba a hacer. No lo quería hacer. Continuemos, todavía tenemos tiempito. Vamos a acabar. Siguiente. We can what? We can usually make sense or common sense.
We can usually come.
Makes sense.
We can usually make sense of when a family member has a problem. Sense, nada más. Sense. Feel, sentir. Okay. Sense, sentir. You have to have a. Ahora sí.
You have to have.
It says ability to see funny side.
Common sense.
Sense of humor.
Okay.
Tienes que tener un sentido del humor para trabajar en un lugar como este. Sense of humor. Siguiente. My sister is very and cares about the people's feelings, you know? Understanding of the
Sensible.
Sensitive.
Sensible.
Sensible or sensitive? Which one?
Sensitive.
Sensitive. Recuerda que sensitive es sensible y sensible, sensato. Sensato, aquella persona que piensa y actúa. No, piensa antes de actuar. ¿Ok? Es una persona sensata. Did you understand that part? Next. Yeah. Try to think before you act. Acá está, mira. Try to think before you act and be a little more
sensitive.
Sensible. Sensible. Religion can be a very in my country. Senseless. Okay, needing to be dealt with carefully. Submit. It's not sense. Wait a minute. What is the answer? Sensitive. Es un tema sensible, porque senseless significa sin sentido. No. Okay, did you finish?
Yes.
Okay, guys, today we have a great lesson, I think. Ahora les envío su grabación. Any questions?